What the media often doesn't tell you about South Africa, the stories that remain beneath the surface, will shock you. Prepare to have your perceptions challenged. When most people think of South Africa, the images that spring to mind are often those of wild safaris teeming with incredible wildlife, stunning coastlines that stretch for miles, and a country that bravely broke free from the chains of apartheid decades ago, a symbol of hope and reconciliation. But beneath this vibrant exterior, there's a hidden side to this nation. A complex reality, one that rarely makes the headlines or graces the glossy pages of travel magazines. Let's talk about economic inequality, a stark and persistent issue. South Africa isn't just the most unequal country in Africa, a continent grappling with its own development challenges, it's one of the most unequal in the entire world, a statistic that demands closer examination. The wealth gap is staggering, a visible chasm that divides society. There are neighborhoods that boast opulent mansions, fleets of luxury cars, and access to the finest private schools, a world of privilege and comfort, just minutes away from townships where millions struggle daily to access basic necessities like clean water, reliable electricity, and steady work. Why is this the case? Much of this disparity has its roots in the legacy of post-apartheid systems, the structures and policies that followed the dismantling of racial segregation. When apartheid officially ended, freedom was won, a monumental achievement for the nation. But true equality, in terms of economic opportunity and social mobility, remained frustratingly out of reach for many. Decades later, the patterns of land ownership continue to tell a stark story of inequality and historical disadvantage. Less than 10% of the land is currently owned by Black South Africans, a figure that highlights the enduring impact of past injustices. Even though they constitute nearly 80% of the country's population, a clear indication of the imbalance that persists. The legacy of colonialism and apartheid didn't simply fade away with the end of legal segregation, its effects are deeply embedded in the fabric of society. It's still written into the soil itself, the property deeds that dictate ownership and, some would argue, even subtly within the laws that govern the nation. And then, there's the pervasive issue of corruption, a cancer that eats away at progress. Politics here often feels like more than just a series of broken promises from politicians. It's a system where money and power frequently change hands through illicit deals, while essential basic services crumble and fall apart, leaving ordinary citizens to bear the brunt. Load shedding, those infamous rolling blackouts, leave millions of people plunged into darkness, disrupting lives and livelihoods. Funds that were specifically allocated for vital resources like schools, clinics, and road repairs seem to mysteriously disappear into thin air, siphoned off by corrupt officials. Corruption isn't just a sensational headline designed to grab attention, it's the direct reason why some families are forced to go to bed hungry each night, and why some children have to walk miles every single day just to collect water for their families. But here's something that the mainstream news rarely, if ever, shows: the incredible resilience of the South African people. South Africans are, without a doubt, some of the toughest, most resourceful, and most determined people on the entire planet. In the face of seemingly insurmountable adversity, communities find ways to come together, sharing what little they have with one another, building strong support networks, offering a helping hand to their neighbors, starting innovative grassroots projects to address local needs, and finding solace and hope in the power of music, art, and activism. When the established system fails to provide, the people of South Africa find their own ways to rise above the challenges and create a better future for themselves. So the next time you see a picturesque postcard of Table Mountain, or hear the optimistic phrase, Rainbow Nation, remember that South Africa is a complex and multifaceted land, a place of both breathtaking beauty and profound pain, unwavering hope and persistent hardship. Here's the fundamental question we need to consider. Is South Africa truly free in every sense of the word, or is its freedom merely symbolic, existing only on paper in its constitution and legal documents? Drop your thoughtful insights and perspectives in the comments section below, and let's engage in a meaningful conversation about what freedom truly means in the context of modern-day South Africa.